Restricted stock units, or RSUs as they're commonly referred to, have become a lot more prevalent in recent years in comparison to stock options because they're just a little bit more straightforward. But just because they're a little bit easier to understand doesn't mean that we still don't see mistakes made with them. And that's why we wanted to put together this video, show you how they work and some mistakes you probably want to avoid. My name is Michael McKelvey, and I'm a certified financial planner with Mariner Wealth Advisors. And we get a lot of questions on RSUs, probably because they are so common. And we see a lot of mistakes made with them. We see people maybe get surprised by the taxes that might come with them, or at least just be curious, hey, what should I be doing with these RSUs? So we want to put this video together for you. If you're new to the channel, as always, make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along for more content from industry professionals here at Mariner Wealth Advisors. And if you'd like a guide in this complicated process, you can schedule a complimentary consultation at any point in time by clicking the link down in the description. Let's jump into it. So here's how RSUs work. Your employer grants you a set of RSUs. Those RSUs vest over a set period of time, which is why they're restricted stock units. You don't take ownership immediately. And as those RSUs vest, you pay income taxes and take ownership of the underlying stock, the employer stock in this case. Now, there may be an exception to paying income taxes in the year that your RSUs vest. So for example, if you're eligible for what's called a 409A, you may be able to defer the taxation of those RSUs. Or if your company has a blackout period, you might not have to pay income taxes in that year, which I'll cover in the following example. Let's say our employee, John, is granted 1,000 shares on January 1st of 2022 with a 5-year vesting schedule. Each year, 200 shares will vest, and John will pay income taxes on this amount. So we'll assume the stock's price is $25 for the first vest, which means John will pay income taxes on $5,000, 25 times 200. But it's important to understand that some companies may offer what's called a 409A election, which allows one to defer receipt of these RSUs, meaning you're deferring the ownership and thus taxation to a later point in time. And this may be attractive for high income earners. Now, if the company was in a blackout period when these 200 shares vested for John, he would not take ownership of the stock until the blackout period had ended. For example, if the blackout period was December 1st to February 1st, John would take ownership on February 2nd. So the first step here is awareness, as is usually the case. How is your plan structured? What is the vesting schedule? Are you eligible for a 409A election? Is there a blackout period? How much in taxes will you likely have to pay when these RSUs vest, and how do you plan on paying those taxes? So gaining awareness, critical first step here. And that's where we can help. Not only will we provide an equity compensation report on your company stock and RSUs, but because we are a full service firm with CFPs, CPAs, and estate planning attorneys, we'll consider the entirety of your financial plan. So feel free to click the link to schedule a complimentary consultation with one of our advisors here at Mariner Wealth Advisors. Hope you found this video helpful. Take care.